Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is Champs on a Budget, the builds for you, Zombie Rey Mysterio. We're actually on my account here because the CC account has the moment leveled. Budget build, I definitely don't want to include a moment, and this Blast Gem is 100% more damage, and it would definitely impact the damage you're going to see. So I stuck a 20% Legendary Gem damage strap on him, put one of my extra dog ear gremlin plates on, and we got Fury 1s with only a 12%er, and Dog Ear Gremlin Plate. Whenever you generate 3 or more sub gems, increase your red and blue gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. We're interested in the blue here for this moveset. Springboard Body Bag, 6 MP, deal 123k damage and choose a 3x2 area to swap into reds. Split Head Moonsault, 7 MP, 142k damage, make 10 random gems into 2-turn Juggernaut gems. That will increase your blue gem damage by 40%. If they all stay, that ends up being 400%, which is huge, for 2 turns on every countdown, and make 2 random gems into blue gems at the end of your the countdown. A zombie attack, 7 MP submission, generate 20 random sub gems, do 189k for 3 turns, remaining turn into blast gems. This is there to stall to get our to get our Juggernaut gem loaded and going, sort of thing. Entourage for this one, we have Lawler, we have a Bautista. Any 2 blue MP will work. Judgment Day Dom with 2 blue MP, 40% blue gem damage would be preferred, but Bautista was free. Gunther is free this month, so it gives you 30%. And Zombie Dom has been given away free multiple times, so he's super clutch for this. He makes the Juggernaut gems. They would only be generating 20 blue gems if they all stayed. With Zombie Dom, you're generating 50, which is the whole board. The whole board's 49 gems, so super useful. And along with that, that's Rey's coach as well. These zombie coaches that add 3 gems generate work on all the special gems. They're the only ones that do. So Rey does the same thing as Dom would do, but with blue gems, or sorry, green gems instead of blue. So he's worth it alone if you're looking at Rey on the prize wall. For maxing the MLC, he's 3 of the 4 tokens. You would have to forego your gold loopholes, but if you don't have Rey, honestly, I think he's worth it to guaranteed to get him for the coach ability alone. So here's a budget build for him as a fighter. Let's take a look and see what you guys think. He's missing 40 levels. Since it's mine, and we are going against Gold Sammy, let's do this. So there's a lot of different ways you can potentially play this. I have his gear. We're going to ignore it. It adds 5 MP. So this would not be loaded yet. You would have 1 MP for red and feud, etc. The springboard, body bag, and the sub both would be loaded. And the interesting thing is really how you play this. Like, you can hit the sub right away, and then you're going to get a little bit more pin bar, and I think that's probably the best way of doing it, along with chucking the gems. Yes, there's chance they get broken in the sub, but it does give them time to tick or count down. And, oh, that wouldn't be ready. Gosh dang it. This is why I hate having gear and stuff. Hold on. That wouldn't be ready. I was thinking one way and then went another. I'm like, why wasn't I doing it this way before? That's because it wouldn't be loaded, dummy. And I could edit that or start over, but why? Why? I am definitely not perfect, so. Okay, so if the Juggernaut gem was full, you would 100% put it down, but it wouldn't be. So here we go. You need to fill it or hit the sub. If you hit the sub, then you don't get the tick on the Juggernaut gems, less than ideal. So we're going to try and make a wild card, and hopefully not Cascade, but it's me, and I don't have the best luck with this. There's also 2 black gems here. Like, I mean, they're still... sure, why not? Yeah, every time. It's fine. He got his black match. Now we're gonna put these out. And we're gonna hit the sub. And hopefully he doesn't get a black match coming out of the sub, which is one of the issues with submissions. There we go. There's 1 tick. The other issue is if he were to get a cascade, he would pin us. And a further issue is this build leaves blast gems, so when you cascade, you get a mess like this, where there's potential to blow up your gems, and in fact, we will. Basically, anything that can go wrong will go wrong if I'm using a sub, and this is one of those cases. Thank you, Murphy's Law. But it's whatever. We kind of, sort of reloaded a little bit. Enough to not do anything, but there's the boost, and you can see hit for 13 million with everything going wrong, which is not bad. Everything is reloaded now, so this could work out much better for us. None of this has been the end of the world yet. So, here we go. Let's try this again. Since it's loaded this time, we are definitely putting this out first and hitting the sub. Because when this happens, really, really good things can potentially happen. Like, you're going to get 2 sets of buffs. Kind of good things, potentially. I don't break them, but it's fine. And here, this should be huge. You can see that was a massive hit. So, stuff went wrong, stuff went right. Budget Ray with this build will probably be frustrating at times, but at times you will probably hit harder than with anything else you can run on a budget roster, or pretty close. So let's try that again and see if it goes smoother, more smoothly. And you also have to forgive me. Sometimes I get frustrated when I'm trying to make a video and it doesn't cooperate, but at the same time, it's great because you should know the downsides to the builds as well. Again, reminding myself this wouldn't be loaded. So let's try this again with the wild card. Let's see. There's 1 gem too many. That's on me. Whatever though. This would be loaded now. So in this case with Sammy, if you know he's not loaded like this, you would go ahead and like take your swipe, right? Most people in Feud would be loaded though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it honest. But if they weren't loaded, you would 100% take the swipe and save the sub in case he gets a match coming out of the sub, kind of thing, right? We're fine. Now we need to do one more match or swipe, and I don't want to lose my gem, really. I don't want to blow up the board yet. I guess we're going to take this red one down here. Pinning him was not ideal either. And here we go. 16 million. That would be 32 million at gold on the budget build. So, like I said, it's not the easiest build always to play or run, but it can hit super hard. Like, really hard when it works. And then, of course, this second time through, when it's loaded, we can do what we did last time, which I'm sure you remember how hard that hit. Let's see if it cooperates. It may or may not. Yeah, it did not. It's fine. Everything's fine. We didn't have enough juggernauts to get out of that, unfortunately. And then we're going to be on the very bad south end of sub battle here. But fortune favored us for once. Would you look at that? And I'm going to go ahead, I think, and yeah, let's do this. Why not? What could go wrong? I'm probably going to play one more match because I feel like I haven't had any of this go right yet, but that's fine. Want to make a wild card. Can maybe here. Oh, risky. But we got those down. I don't know why I wanted to make a wild card, actually. I feel like that wasn't necessary. Here. Okay. One short. Again. So let's take the red, because we're going to get pinned. Also, admittedly, I am not great at this gameplay for him at all. So that's definitely a thing. Yeah, I should know better. You're much better off hitting the sub and then doing it, I feel like, because it moves the pin bar more. But then you don't get the advantage of the sub if you haven't put the jugs out, so you're kind of in a catch-22 there. Alright, I'm just going to end this match and start over. It would have been ended, of course, as well, if we were against the silver, or if we were gold. But one more try. Also, will you guys let me know in the comments as you're watching this? Is this useful? When seeing when stuff goes wrong too. It's definitely not perfect. He has other things you could do that would be safer, I guess, and maybe that would be better. I don't know, to be honest. Because instead of the Juggernaut gem, you can use the finisher, but it's going to take forever. And then you sub this and finisher. It's going to take you a really long time to win, though, because Titan Plate doesn't proc on it. The other stuff is more for like really, really high stuff, like really good stuff, the other builds. So I do feel like this is probably going to be your best bet. Like I said, when it works, it's going to be awesome. Also, instead of Gunther, you could use MP reduction. That would also make your life way easier. In point of fact, MP reducer. That wouldn't be loaded. Big dumb. Okay. Nope. Yes, I don't like that, but whatever. 100% of the time, every time. It's a gift. It really is. If McMenemy watches this, he'll be in heaven. And Sammy'll probably get a black match coming out of his sub. He didn't. That's great. But can I get a match that isn't full of blast gems? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. That's okay. We can set up for the big boom again. There are worse things than a big boom. So that was 10 million. It would be 20 million at gold off of that. And that's obviously with things not going exceptionally well. This is glorious, though. We have pin... Don't say it. Mherex. We have a lot of pin bar to work with, though. So theoretically, this could end up okay-ish. That somewhere Southside is being like, never say that. Yay! Now we can work the wild card, get a tick, and then we can hit our sub. And then if we don't get pinned on our turn, this is going to be a massive wing dinger again. Yeah, 31 million. That would be 62 million at gold. That would be 62 million at gold. So You know, it's not ideal necessarily, but I do think this would be his best budget build, and it is a little more difficult to play. If you're cascade prone like me, it'll cause you to pull your hair out. So I would definitely recommend MP reduction. But if you're not cascade prone or you're good, you think at manipulating this stuff, Ray can still hit ridiculously hard. You just have to work for it. On top of that, the build you're just seeing is ridiculously good for boss battle. Any blue boss battle where juggernauts aren't nerfed, you can hit very, very hard with Ray. So he's also worth working up for blue boss battle. Hope you guys have enjoyed this budget video. I hope it was helpful. Please give me a lot of feedback. Should I not leave bad matches in like that? Or like if I make gameplay mistakes, I always have. I feel like I always will. But hopefully that didn't detract from it. I know I get frustrated with myself when that stuff's happening or with the game. So hopefully that doesn't make it a worse video. So just let me know. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this zombie month. Ray is just incredible alone for his coachability. He's very good as you get nice stuff too. And you know, he's got a lot of utility actually. So I think he's a really good pickup. So yeah, thanks for watching and good luck out there. I feel like that was rough, but hopefully it was helpful.